And me being a Sri Lankan, there was also a Sri Lankan culture day. So that was really good. It has to be in the residence itself, made for people to connect, so like-minded people to connect with each other. Like they're not looking for much noise and they just want to concentrate on their university. Hi, so in this video I'll be talking about the residence options in the University of Alberta. So the university has 5 campuses, so 5 campus location sites, and 3 of those campuses have residence options. So the University of Alberta has 5 campuses and 3 of them have residence options. And the most prominent campus is the North Campus. It's called the North Campus, and the reason it's the most prominent is because it houses majority of the university buildings, and that's the reason it has the most number of students studying at that institution. So my institution was also located in the North Campus as well. North Campus has around 10 residence options, right? So this is like in hostel, like within the university premises, offered by the university. It has around 10 housing options, and I chose something called the Lister residence. It is one of the best housing or residence options for international students. So certain residences offer meal plans along with the residence. Some are voluntary, but others are mandatory. Furthermore, Lister has several amenities that make it one of the best residences compared to the others. And some of those amenities are upper year student staff for individual residence support, study libraries, communal kitchens, laundry facilities, music room, there is a gymnasium, and there are TV lounges in each floor. I think one of the best amenity here would be the study library, especially during midterm season or final exam season. You could book the rooms, and these are like what do you call it? Soundproof, kind of like, so you don't hear anything that happens outside. So you can book these rooms for the time slots, and you could occupy the space with your friends, or you could even study alone. And it's a great place to study because it has like whiteboards, and it has these huge smart TV screens, so if you want to connect your computer, you could even do that. It's one of the best places to study inside university. It has to be in the residence itself. So Lister, this one residence building is made of 5 distinct towers, and each of these towers are connected through something called pedways, so you don't like tunnels sort of thing, so you don't have to go outside Lister to get to another tower, so they all are connected through pedways. Lister houses several accommodation options, such as there's a single room. So a single room consists of one room with one bed, and it also includes furniture as well. So in one room you'll find a bed, you'll find a cupboard, you'll find a dresser, and then you'll find a study table, and you'll also find a chair. A double room consists of one room, so this room is quite big because it contains 2 beds. So 2 beds and twice the amount of furniture. So in each side you'll find each of the furnitures that I mentioned before. So this room is designed for people who are willing to share one room, so it's like a roommate. So a suite room is where you have all the furnitures that I mentioned previously in the same room, but it also has an attached washroom. So Lister has something called cohort floors. There are academic cohort floors, or there are lifestyle cohort floors, and there's something called non-academic cohort floors. Lifestyle cohort floor would be something like a quiet floor, substance free floor. So a quiet floor is something where specific period of time where like residents have to be quiet, like they're not looking for much noise and they just want to concentrate on their university. So this type of floor is good for them. So this is specifically made for people to connect, so like-minded people to connect with each other. And in academic floors we have science floors, computer science floors, then there are engineering floors, and so on. My degree was immunology and infection. I took the science floor because I thought this is a really good option to connect with others who are in the same faculty as me. So for example, I was in immunology and infection, and in my floor were people from biochemistry, cell biology, microbiology. So coming on to the meal plan, as I said before, Lister has a mandatory meal plan that comes along with the residence. and in my opinion it is one of the best meal plans for international students who are looking to find a diverse variety of options. So one of the best things about the cafeteria, the Lister, the meal plan, is they have assigned cultural themed days. We're gonna have a Chinese day. Is it? Yeah. It's like a Chinese cultural day. So on that day, majority of the foods are gonna be Chinese themed. So you can like get to try from their culture as well. Maybe like, I think like once every 2 weeks or something, they can there was like a Filipino cultural day, and then there could be like a Japanese cultural day. There was so many cultural days, yeah. And me being a Sri Lankan, there was also a Sri Lankan cultural day, so that was really good. Also, yeah, so that is pretty good for people who miss a taste of back home, yeah. And also, yeah, they have this option where people who really miss foods from back home, they could write the recipe of a food that they would like to have, and the name of the food, and the reason, like what inspired you to want the chef to make this dish, and you can pass it over to the chef. They'll make this food and they'll put your name on the top saying that this is what inspired you to make this food, and everyone else can also try from that food. So that is a pretty good option for someone, people who are missing a taste back home. Also, at the end of the semester, they have like a beach party, like a beach themed party, like a tropical kind of party. So foods are like all like what you find in a tropical area, and like they had like live music, dance, and then there was also this play area, like a football play area inside the cafeteria itself. Yeah, the food is also categorized based on dietary restrictions and allergies, so they are color coded. Like for example, there is halal food, there is vegetarian, there is vegan food, there is seafood. So they all are like color coded because people might have allergies or other restrictions, right? And furthermore, for Muslim students, they also had a Ramadan breakfast bag option. So you had to prior register to this one. So for example, I registered, and at dinner I could go collect the Ramadan breakfast bag to eat for the next day. So yeah, so they also had this option as well. So yeah, that is a basic overview of what Lister residence in university looks like. Again, there are other residence options as well, with varying accommodation and other amenities that they offer, but this is what I said was for Lister, right? And honestly, it was a great experience. It was a different, great, unique experience, and I would recommend anyone, like especially an international student, to try Lister residence. It topped from what I expected it to be. It was way great than what I expected it to be, because for me, coming as an international student, I thought, okay, there's gonna be like a usual residence, right? So usual hostel, just go to the university, come back, and that's it. But this was something like out of the world. Like this is way more than what I expected, right? So yeah, so that is it for this video. So stay tuned for the next video. We'll explain more on my university journey, and yeah, take care. I'll see you in my next video.